Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Aussie Planner Cash Dreams. I'm Tammy, and first off, I'd just like to thank all my subby friends that continue to like, comment, and follow my crazy journey, and to all those new subby friends that have clicked on my video and have subscribed, liked, and said hi to tell me that they are a new subby. Welcome, 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 and I hope you all have a fabulous day. This is just a quick update on my budget book. Now, as you know, I have designed my own budget book. You would have seen me put a couple of pictures up earlier today on Instagram of it printed out. Just to give you an idea of how thick it is, they are my fingers. So she's a chunky book. But if you would have seen in my the very first video I put out to show you the first bit of my budget book, you would have seen it split in two. It's now in one book. I just put bigger discs. These are the largest discs you can get. So it's all in one thing. I just want to do a quick run through, so this won't be a huge video, of just all the extra pages that I have added to this and a few little minor changes that I have done. So as you can see, it is on Happy Planner discs. Love me Happy Planner. So what I have added, excuse my dogs. I made the pages a little bit wider. Wait a sec. I love it when they bark at the birds. So I made each page a little bit wider. They now are the complete width of a cover. So there is my new bill tracker. I hope you can see that pretty well. Now I have set it up. There's little boxes that you can put your date in that they're due and what bill it is. Then you can put across in whatever month it's due. If it's not a monthly bill, if it's a yearly, quarterly, 6 monthly, say your council rates. If you live here in Queensland, in Brisbane, ours are due, I think it's the end of January. So then you would go July, December, like you could put it just across in the box beside it. Now I have enough room on here that I can write what it is and the amount. I didn't want to take up more space and put more boxes. To me, I just wanted it sort of the open plan. And to me, I don't really need to put the amount here. This is the reason why. I don't need to, because you'll see very soon. So let's just continue. But there it is, my bill tracker. So I thank you so much to the lovely lady that did reach out to me and has actually asked me and paid me to print out my entire budget book. I did send her a sneaky video of what this new one looks like, and she loved it. So I printed it out for her. So we have two motivational quote pages. This is you can have this as your personal motivation, and then this is like a budget motivation. I wanted to have the two, so sometimes when you look at your bills, you can be like, oh my God. I wanted some more motivational quotes, which I will fill in anyway. Then I have added all my visual trackers. Now, as you can see, this is my visual trackers for the things I'm saving for, not everyday spending. So savings, home projects, yard maintenance, Samantha's future, wifey car, hubby truck, race car. The amounts are all up the top, and then you can work out how much per pedal and write it down in there. So moving over, there's more. I've put all annual events on here as a visual tracker because they are a one-off thing each year. So they're all there because they're a one-off thing, including birthdays. They're once a year. If you order this, you will get enough visual trackers. All you have to do is let me know if you want it printed. If you buy the digital download, then you can print as many as you like. But if you want me to print this out, then you have to let me know how many visual trackers you would want. So in here, there's new car, let's cruise, adventure, America. Then I have my debt trackers. Now I have already put in, so I've got 3 columns here for mortgage because I'm going to count down my mortgage payment. So I'll put mortgage payment, then add the interest total, payment, interest total. So it'll go all the way up, and I'll do 3 columns, and then I'll even add another sheet to continue it. I put that in that spot by mistake. That was meant to be here, so then you had 3 columns of mortgage. Then it's the credit cards. I found out I have a Centrelink dent. Yeah, I got a letter. I bought this house over 2 years ago and have just received an email from them saying, oh, you owe us $220. So that will be sorted. Then I have, this is where it goes into, from here to, where is it? I've got little little tags that'll sit up the top, so I can just easily flip to each spot. But these are my expense trackers. Now I categorize my expense trackers. I don't put them all on one sheet, then highlight, work it all out. This is all groceries. And more groceries. I will add as I need. Then I have takeaway. The reason I have done their own individual expense tracker sheets is because at the end of the year, I'll get a full balance of what I've spent on takeaway, and I can just see like where we're spending it and what months are bigger than other months. So that's takeaway. Then I have my animal farms, which is my dogs, ducks, chooks, birds. Then fuel for the car. My whatever money. And I have sports treats. That's for when we're at sport or at just out comps, watching sports, all that kind of stuff. Then I have Tammy spending. So that's my own personal spending money. Then I have a Samantha spending, which is her pocket money and spending. Then I have one for my hubby, which is his Neil spending. A Drinkies, which covers beer, soft drink, V's, and our water. We have a water purifier, which is like a really big one. And we buy the big bottles of water that sit on the top of that. So that Drinkies covers that as well. And then I have a buffer for whatever needs it. This money here is not in an envelope in my purse. It just sits in like a little pocket thing. And I just put like $10 a fortnight or a month in there just so it's a little bit extra. On that off chance that, say, groceries, every other envelope is empty and groceries has gone over by, say, $30, then I can just pull that out and know it's there. Then we move into, these are all my all year round expenses, which do have an envelope. So we have fur babies, mum and daughter. Now this is the carried over balance from the 1st of January. I have not updated any of this because it's not getting anything for the rest of the month because I don't work. So just us two, family fun, health, which is doctor, dentist, etc. Then I have Speedway. Tammy's cash savings. Now, what is Tammy's cash savings, Samantha cash savings, and Neil cash savings is we each have an envelope in the all year round expense binder. When we get paid, I just slip $5 or $10, whatever I can afford in that pay, into those envelopes. It's so, if something comes up and, like for instance in mine, I've got $210 because I'm saving for a cricket. That's the same with Samantha's. She does not know about that envelope and neither does my husband. It's purely I'm just putting money into it. a little bit at a time, $5 or $10. So for instance, Samantha's has got 10. I think my hubby's has got 10. That, if they turn around and Samantha says to me, which she does, she wants an Apple Watch to go with her iPhone. Well, once I have enough in here, then if she still really wants it, I'll go buy it. So that's what that's for. Then I have musicals. We love going to see musicals. Family and friend birthdays. Education, which is school and TAFE. My wallet buffer. And then the oh shit envelope. Then we flip over and we have save ahead, money and shopping. This is only gets started around July, and that is to save for the Christmas break, which I'm hoping I don't need to do. Then I have one for dancing. Well, there's two for dancing. I have one for softball, so anything to do with softball goes on here, and anything to do with dancing goes on them. Now we turn over and they go from, so as you can see, these are expense trackers with a category. And these flip over to savings trackers. You have your category, your goal amount. So this moves into savings. These are all saving trackers. Yard projects. I've already filled this into what we have been using. And same with home maintenance. There is Samantha's future, wifey's car, hubby's truck, our race car. We want to build a new race trailer, home emergencies, fur baby emergencies, health emergencies. So this is all new. New car, let's go cruising. Well, the pages are all new. Adventures, America. Then I have there's a spare one. Now what I've done with my annual events is there's 3 on the one page. I don't need a whole page to save $330 for my birthday, Samantha's and Neil's. So I've just allocated 2 square lots for each birthday, and it comes to $1,000. So when I put money in, that will save for each of them. Then we move over to New Year's Eve. Valentine's is already fully funded. I'm working on Easter. It has $295 in there at the present time with a goal of $500. Then I'll move into like Mother's Day. There's Father's Day anniversary. Then we have Boxing Day sales, which is that part. The King's Royal, dog registration. Then theme park yearly tickets, $500. Spooky nights, white Christmas, and just some spending money for $100 in case she wants a drink, but we always take our own. Then I have Christmas. So there's 2 pages for Christmas, and I have a goal amount of $1,260. That is it. I will shop with just that amount. I don't want to shop that much, but that is it. What I save is all I'm spending. Now, excuse me. At the end of all my trackers, so that's all the trackers, which I love. I love setting that out because when I do my shopping, like for instance, here we go. What's this? So this one's a Bunnings voucher receipt from yesterday. So I had to buy a new vacuum cleaner and a new mop. So what I would do is I would go into... This will go into the whatever. Now, oh no, sorry, hang on. It'll go into the home maintenance. So I would write, let's just do this, people, while you're here. I think that's the right pen. Might not be. Is that the right pen? I bought all new pens. I like my new pens. So, for instance, it would be the 20th of the 1st, and it would be vacuum cleaner, and it would be This is the best vacuum cleaner I've ever owned in my life, and it's a great cost of $78. So that would be 192 left. And then I would write the 20th of the first. Mop and bucket. I got one of those new mops that you put the mop in and it spins. Now, vacuum cleaner, I do also have a Robo vacuum cleaner, but when I'm on school holidays, he gets put away. He's called Robo Dude. He gets put away because the dogs don't like it, and I'm at home, and I actually really do like vacuuming. Then it would be, where is he? There. So that would be $49 because it goes under the withdrawal column. If I deposit, it would go here. If I withdraw, it comes here. So then that would leave, be 50, so it'd be 143. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure with my maths. 192 minus 49. Yep, 143. Cha-ching! And then, oh, hang on. And then I would put, I forgot the vacuum accessories to put under there, so I'll just put vacuum bags. But yeah, it's a Zotto vacuum cleaner, and man, it is better and more powerful than my $400 vacuum cleaner I owned. I can tell you right now. So it'd be 132 left. So that's how that would work. Now, come payday, I would put, say, the 30th, which is our next payday. Cash, no, bank, because it's in the bank. Deposit, balance. And that way I can see what has been deposited into our home maintenance account and what is being withdrawn. That is why I did not want my my trackers to just have like a date, description, plus or minus, then your balance. I want to be able to look and see what's being deposited and what is being withdrawn. So that is that receipt done. That's great. Now, at the end of all my trackers, I have, this is a new page. I'm going to just go hold it like that because I can't zoom in and out all the time. This is called the end of year reflection. So you have your yearly income, start of the year. All that is was just because it was carried on from these. So end of year, your income, your progress. You could put progress. What I'm going to do is start of the year would be the income from the first 6 months, because our incomes are gone from July to June. In January, after 6 months, I would put what we've earned, and then at the end of the year, I'd put that, and progress would be like the whole total kind of thing. And then I've got a little note section. Yearly debt payoff, start of the year, what is your total at the start of the year, and what is the total at the end of the year? Progress, how much have you gone down or up in debt? And you could put a little note to yourself. Same with yearly savings, start of the year, end of the year, progress, note. Yearly expenses, so start of the year. That, to me, what I will be doing, I won't have any start of the year, but I'm going to, it will come like 1st of January next 2026. I will put in the start of the year is my spending for 2025. Then at the end of 2026, I'll be able to look to see if I'm spent more or less. If I've spent lots more, then I can have a look back through all my trackers and find out why. Why was my spending so much more? Then there's a yearly unbudgeted expenses. All I did was the end of the year. because you don't need to know what you spent the year before, because unbudgeted means it was unexpected. Then I have some people have investments and retirement, are saving more for retirement. So I put a yearly investments retirement, start of the year, how much did you have, end of the year, your progress and notes. Then I've done this little section here, which is called what's important for next year. You could put what is important for next year, so you can jump into the next year already knowing what is important. And then this was really important to me. Just a little box with biggest achievement. I think at the end of the year, we forget to recognize what our achievements are. So that's why I put in a biggest achievement little box. Okay, now moving into the month. There's only a couple of changes. Well, there is actually a few. So what I've done, let's see if I just can zoom in just a little bit more. My tripod's really bad, so it wobbles a bit. My January calendar has changed. Now it was, where did I put it? Oh, this is the old one that I had. Let's see if I can. Trying to see if I can bring up a calendar. Oh yeah, so there you go. That was the old calendar in the first budget planner that I showed you in the last video. This is my new one. Big change. But you will see that old one in a minute. This is just for bills. Nothing else, just for bills. I have added in a small box here with important. So anything important in this month, you could write in this little box. Goals, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 little goals and a little pot that says I can do it. Over here I've got a challenge for myself to drink 2 glasses of water a day. I don't drink water, never have. Yep, I live on soft drink. I cannot tell you the last time I had a glass of water. Would not have a faintest idea how many years ago it was. Yes, it's really, really bad, but that's just who I am. I don't drink water. So this is my goal challenge this year, to drink 2 glasses a day. Don't care when, as long as I drink 2 glasses. And then I've done a little section here that says me time. My first little thing is budget day, fun days, Fridays. Fridays are my budget day. It is my fun day because that's when we get paid and I can allocate money. Then I have another little box. Me time could be go get your nails done, haircut, massage. That is your little me time. You have a goals section. Then an important box is here. Then your bills calendar. This is just for bills. As you can see, I have my bills for the entire month already in here. Nothing else. All right. Now if you flip over, this is a new page. I have January appointments and costs. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. So you can write in whenever you have a big cost or an appointment. For instance, Samantha has a dance comp on the 8th of February. It's worth $450. I have to factor that into January's expenses. We have the power pole to be installed. Yay, it's installed. It's so cool. Oh, it's such a relief. So we had that done on the 17th. I had my air cons deep cleaned yesterday, the $231. I've got mum's lunch, mum's birthday, my daughter's troop dance fees. They are due then. I did not want any of this on here. This is just purely bills. I just wanted a calendar for bills. So you can look and go, yep, there's a payday. I've got truck insurance, Spotify, Canva, and Cloud Convert due. Next payday, I've got troop fees, car rego, internet and Stan, car insurance, credit card. This one I've got mobile, credit card, home insurance, mortgage. That's what I wanted, just a bill page. And the lady that bought this entire thing off me, that's what she loved, that I'd separated everything and it's not all just on one calendar. So you have your appointments page and costs. Down here, there is unplanned expenses. You might get sick, or your child might get sick and they need scans or something that's going to cost money. You can put that in there. Unplanned expenses. Extra expenses. Anything extra that you want to really notice. For me, it's Mum's birthday. I'm spending $100 on her. That is an extra expense. Now moving over to here, this is, as I said, it is the old calendar, but as you can see, I have changed it from just your month. It is now monthly events calendar. I look here and this is where my life is. So I know Samantha has softball. She has training. She has softball training here. Grade 11 starts. It's my beautiful Border Collie's boy's 7th birthday today. Down here on the 3rd, she has dancing starts. It's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays as well. Then we have a dance comp on the 8th. Concreting, let's just finish that. Zone 1 is today. King's Royal Race Weekend, that's this weekend. So I know for those 3 days, we are not doing anything. So you have 3 calendars in this book. One is just for your bills and anything important, your goals. Then you have an appointments calendar for all your appointments, because appointments cost money. This way you know what at the start of the month what you have to finance, you need money for. Then you have an events calendar. You need to know what that's going to entail, because those events you can write on here and you know it's going to cost money. Or you can just write it on here, but I like looking here and knowing that's what it's going to cost. Then we move into, this is January 13th to February the 12th, as we work from mortgage payment to mortgage payment. What I did here was I added a couple of more spots in fixed. I have added in a section down here called family and events. Now that still comes under your everyday expenses because it's not fixed. It's not a savings, it's not a debt, it's an everyday expense that just comes around kind of thing, which is like Mum's birthday, King's Royal, back to school. Your everyday expenses. I still have my little important expense box. Savings. The savings box grew. I don't know if I've got one here. Oh, yep. So that used to be the old one. So as you can see, it grew from that to that. So it grew by that much more. So it's the full page. And then your monthly totals, which is the monthly total, which was taking up the whole bottom part, is now just here. And debts moved up. And I did add in an extra box. And as you can see with this side, it's still your fixed, but it's longer. And there is your family and events. Your everyday expenses, instead of having like that amount, I just separated it. But everyday expense, you still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slots for everyday expenses. So that is the biggest change on that. And then of course you still have your weekly budget, 1 page. I didn't do 2 pages for each week because to me, most people don't have enough to pay out each week to take up 2 pages kind of thing. So there's that one. Then you have still have your end of month totals each month. Your end of month expense trackers. Now these categories here is where you're going to get it from these expense trackers, which is your takeaway, your groceries, your whatever money, them kind of things. That is your end of month expense trackers. Your saving challenge end of month totals. Then I added this page. This is your end of month reflections. Your monthly income last month, this month, the difference. Did you earn more? Did you earn less? Some people, if you get overtime, well, it means you're going to earn more. Your debt payoff amount. Last month, how much did you pay off? This month, how much did you pay off? What is the difference? Did you pay more or less? Same with savings. Your monthly expenses, unbudgeted expenses, investments and retirements. How much did you save last month? How much did you save this month? What was the difference? Then I have allocated this box down here to what's important for next month. So you can prepare yourself that next month I want to concentrate more on savings. I want to try and put an extra $500 away for savings. I want to completely pay off 1 credit card debt. That's why it's got a big box. So you can write your notes for the next month. You would then flip over. So that's your February calendar, completely blank compared to the January one. And you would go from there. And then again, as I said, your February appointments and costs and your monthly events calendar into your monthly thing. So yeah, that's every month. That is my budget book completed. It is for sale and it's a chunky mummy. It takes quite a few hours to print because I do it all double-sided, but I am stoked with it. I hope you really like it, and I will have it up on Ko-Fi. I'm just trying to work out how to do it as a digital download. It will probably, as a digital download, you will have to print. How I've had to print it is I print one side, then I put all the sheets back in and I print the other side. But I know exactly what sheets are back to back because I get to pick what I want. I hope that all made sense, and I hope you love the updated pages in it. I truly do. I think it's great. I love it. I might be biased, but I truly love it, and it was a labor of love to get it done. Anyway, as I always say, be kind and bloom through 20.